There we go. Greetings and sun salutations.
To nobody that's watching right now.
Well, they're going to watch later.
Yeah, they will.
I am T-Mac. This is Captain Awesome. What we're going to do this week for your Facebook content video of the week is we will be doing what's called Awesome or Awful. Mm-hmm. What is that? Great question. I'm glad you asked. I'll answer. What it is I'm going to give Captain Awesome about 5 to 10, we'll see how it goes, 5 to 10 topics about pro wrestling, kind of the state of it right now. And this poor bastard is always opinionated, so we're going to see what his opinions are. And
they matter. People want to know them.
They matter.
And we can't give my opinions fast enough, so we've got to do these videos.
Extra content.
Right.
Because we love you so much.
Got notes.
There it is, yeah.
2 pages.
I wrote notes, but then I forgot it, so I sent it, and it's on my phone. Do you like how we're showing you things? That's the benefit of a video. All right, here we go. So it's awesome or awful. I will read the topic, and I will let Captain Awesome.
So for each thing, cut you off.
Yeah, totally
for each thing, I will rank it definitively, settle the debate of whether it is awesome or awful, and I will give you 3 supporting reasons.
Wow.
For that, yep.
Look at this.
Because that's awesome.
Yeah, you actually did some homework.
Right.
All right, here we go.
3 things. T-Mac has 3 Ps. I got 3 reasons.
All factual.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Awesome or awful?
Mm-hmm.
Topic 1. Dolph Ziggler fighting for the championship at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome or awful?
I think this is awesome, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
So I alluded to earlier. With the brand split, when else you try things like this, right? You would never have gotten this pre-brand split. They're not going to throw him in there over Dean and Roman and Seth and AJ and all that stuff. So I like that idea. It's also, it feels like he's finally getting some shit off his chest, right?
Yeah.
Like, this feels a little real. And I don't know that we would have got this otherwise. So it's awesome for that. And remember, we talked about this. Remember R-Truth and John Cena when they had, what was it? What was that, corporal punishment or something? Capital punishment.
Yeah, in Washington, D.C.
At least they tried something, right? So they're trying here. So if the worst is that, it's just something we forget about in time.
All right. So awesome. I like that. We did that at the same time. All right.
We need, like, effects.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Topic number 2.
Yeah.
The concussion lawsuit against WWE.
Yeah, that's awful. Everybody knows that's awful. Look, these people have wrestled before WWE. Some wrestled after WWE, and some even wrestle to this day. But yet WWE is the only place that really screwed you over on the whole concussion thing, right?
True.
Right. So,
however, what if it comes out that they were withholding information?
Yeah, it's still awful. The problem, and the reason this is awful too, is it's the same lawyer who's been trying to go after him, got some vendetta, and he keeps getting thrown out for like ridiculous lawsuits with stupid reasonings. And at some point, he's going to harm himself because they're just going to be able to go to every judge and be like, hey, it's this guy again. And they'll be like, yeah.
True.
They'll have a motion to have it thrown out.
True.
And then the third thing is, fucking Snuka, man. Really?
For those who don't know, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
He's in this lawsuit, and they helped you get away with murder, allegedly. Allegedly. Snuka, you murdered a human being. Allegedly. And Vince McMahon and WWE got you off of that alleged murdering that you did. And now you're in a lawsuit against them for concussion stuff. Awful.
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 So we're split on the first 2 topics. All right, let's move to topic number 3. The brand split will now have their own pay-per-views.
Yep.
Is that awesome or awful?
That is awesome. And I'm going to tell you why. It's awesome because they currently run things multiple months anyway. So if you can have a month off of a Raw one, we're not getting the 3 matches between Dean Ambrose or what's Raw, the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins or whatever it is. 3 months back to back, and they're going through the motions on a second one because they know there's going to be a third one. So you get some of that. I think it'll eliminate some of those problems, right?
But I think they're going to be doing a pay-per-view each month.
Ooh, each of them?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, well, you're wrong. Absence, well, that'll ruin my other point. So I was going to say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
It does.
Right?
Yes.
So then, if we're not seeing them as often,
right?
We don't feel like we are, so maybe this is awful. I mean, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
And the third thing I got is what's legitimacy added? If it's always the two together, well, then there's no, you know what I mean? It's less separate at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's awfulsome.
Awfulsome.
Mm-hmm.
I like that word. All right, here we go.
I made it up.
Moving into the next one.
That's awesome.
Now, this one isn't really current, but it does have implications going forward. Part-time pro wrestlers in WWE. Awesome or awful?
I think it's awesome. And a couple reasons. One, they're usually pretty good, right? Who are we talking about? Rock, Brock, Chris Jericho's on fire right now. So the part-time wrestlers, we're not talking, it's not, who's one that's alive? It's not like Hogan keeps coming back and he's getting in the ring and wrestling
Flair.
right? Yeah. So I'm okay with that. Two, it's usually higher ratings because these people have notoriety outside of wrestling. Rock is the biggest movie star right now.
He is.
Brock beat the shit out of people, maybe with some enhancement, but you know, still kill a human being. And then what was it? Oh, Jericho with his Dancing with the Stars routine and that whole thing. So that helps with that. So I think that lends it to it being awesome. And then it can help expose newer names to an older audience. Make sense?
Yes.
So some people are going to flip it through. They're like, Chris Jericho. I remember Chris Jericho. Who's this wet-haired bastard with the military vest on? Roman Reigns.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know who you're going with.
Right?
Yeah.
See?
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. There you go. You know what we should do for the next one is you should have like yeah. Like awesome.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I like that
Instead
idea.
of Chipotle. It's
his dinner.
Right.
All right, here we go. Steph, excuse me, let me clarify that in case if she's watching, because we know she is.
Theo says you don't want The Rock on WWE TV burying talent. I think he can enhance some talent. Like Brock Lesnar.
Okay. All right, so here's topic number 5. Stephanie McMahon is...
Oh, Theo's going to love this. Katie's watching too.
Yeah, it seems to be she will be the one taking over once Vince retires. Is that awesome or is that awful?
This is awesome.
Really?
Right? Okay, now.
I disagree with you.
Well, so I think because we've got to recognize that this comes alongside Triple H. So he can help the more worker-heavy aspects of this thing while she handles the more media-heavy aspects.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
The second point here is she's clearly a media darling, right? Seen as a power player, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So this can only spell things for WWE as the business, right? It's International Media Corporation.
True.
That's where it's going to help her, or help them. And it feels good. See, like the family progression, right? We're watching it. And it's fun. And then it allows for the speculation of like, okay, so when is the next generation, right? And what's the wild card of Shane? Right? That's all like real life stuff. Whoop, look at that.
There you go.
Tim's so excited about it.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Cheers going down.
I disagree with you on that. But this is your video, not mine. So.
Yeah. This is awesome or awful, right?
Yeah,
This
is you.
This isn't T-Mac shits in a box.
True. All right, here we go. Topic number 6.
That's the next episode that he came up with.
The women pro wrestlers in WWE being on both Raw and SmackDown. A lot of controversy about this move.
Yeah.
Is it awesome or awful?
It is awesome. And that's because there's more players involved, right? We could realistically have 4 women's storylines going at any given time, and they've still got some leftover people to kind of cycle those in and keep them fresh. Right?
I like your optimism.
Right?
Optimism.
Then, it completely eliminates some niche viewers from one of their shows if they only keep it on. Like, let's say it was only on Raw. Well, if some people really, really like that women's wrestling, they're going to watch SmackDown a whole lot.
Right.
Right?
True.
Then, it could provide the opportunity to do what they're doing, as we talked earlier, bring some vets in, some older women's wrestlers.
Who would you bring in?
Well, there's you could have Trish Stratus come in for a one program with somebody.
Okay.
You could have what's her crazy Victoria, right? She'd come in and do one,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
A Bella could come back once in a while.
Michelle McCool, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. Michelle McCool. Yeah. Layla.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right?
I'll let you have that one.
Awesome.
Here we go. Topic number 7. Another controversy. TNA.
There's no controversy about this.
TNA being
They're awful.
the number 2 promotion in the world.
It is awful. Let me give you
Why?
my 3 reasons again, right?
Yes.
Consistent inconsistency. Right?
Ooh, I like
just
that.
unreliable.
Hold on, I like how you labeled these points.
Right?
Yeah, that's a really
Just
fun label.
Unreliable whatsoever.
Okay.
One week it's like, hey man, we're gonna, hey, it's Hogan, it's Bischoff, it's Jeff Hardy, it's Immortal. Nah, fuck that. Hogan's out. It's Kurt Angle because they making us on the TV. No, okay, no, we're gonna go this other. No, we're moving to England. No, fuck. Right? It's always TNA, just all over the place.
All right.
And then what they used to provide as a separate avenue of exposure for some of these workers is completely gone. It's just squandered. It's wasted. Who's on TNA right now?
Bobby Lashley.
Right. Okay. And who else?
Willow.
Right. Yeah. Well, see. Yeah. So and then
And broken Matt Hardy.
And the third is that it's clear when you're watching this thing, Dixie Carter just can't let go. Somebody wants to buy this. Somebody wants to use the shell of their name notoriety that's left, and she's trying to weasel her way into maintaining overall control of it. And I get it, but you're the reason this company is going down.
Yikes.
Awful.
Dixie.
Awful.
When you watch. It's Captain Awesome's words.
Now, he wrote all this for me. You think I'm taking the time to do this? I'm a busy man.
All right. It is topic number 8. Bringing back old talent to the WWE.
Awesome.
And this was in response to they're bringing back Shelton Benjamin.
Rhino.
They're bringing back Rhino, which Rhino was in NXT, but now he's on the main roster. So Rhino. They're also bringing back Kurt Hawkins. They're bringing back some other people. Kurt Angle's always in the mix.
And I think it's awesome.
Okay.
And that's because there's some much-needed veteran influence across both brands now. They've got 2 touring things, and they've got a lot of young people that came up through the system. Don't know how everything works. You know what I mean? They're still new to this. They're kind of... Mm-hmm. So you're going to have some veterans who've been there, done that, can kind of be that influence. Mm-hmm. The solid workers we're talking about, too. You know what I mean? It's not like... they're not just bringing back some old has-been that can't go, right? So they can put these guys over. They're accepting of their spot. Rhino's not in there going like, God damn it, I need to be the World Heavyweight Champion right now, you know? So I think that's a plus. And then there's increased chance, again, like we talked earlier, of exposing that newer talent to older audiences. Somebody flipping through as an ECW fan sees Rhino.
True.
Hey.
Right.
Who's that guy who's wrestling?
Right.
Right.
See Kurt Angle and go, hey, that was that TNA guy. What's he doing on
Yeah,
WWE?
Kurt Angle's a TNA guy. He finally made it to the big time.
Yeah, good for him. All right, number 9. Pro wrestlers having a podcast.
Again, awesome. How else can we get insightful true life stories from the mouth, you know what I mean, of these wrestlers, right? From the horse's mouth, as it were.
True.
Another thing, another post-wrestling avenue for income for wrestlers, right?
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
And they're always... So...
There it is. I like it.
Facebook, figure it out. We don't want them wrestling too long, but if they think they need the money, they're going to stick around wrestling too long.
Right.
Right? So this gives them another avenue to get the hell out of here. But they can keep entertaining us. And it can affect the industry in positive ways, right? Non-wrestling names can draw listeners to the podcast. Like, let's say Bill Burr was on Steve Austin's podcast. People would like, check that out. And they learned things that maybe they didn't know. Like, he was comparing wrestling to the comedic industry. So, I think it's positive all the way around. Awesome. They're not as good as ours. They're awesome.
That is true. They are not as good as ours.
Nothing is.
All right. Number 10 and the final topic for the first episode of Awesome or Awful. It is...
Awesome or awful.
Still something. All right. It is number 10, Lucha Underground.
I think it's awesome.
Okay.
Another avenue for workers to get televised exposure, right? 2, increased exposure to non-traditional wrestling audience, right? So it's got a little bit of a different feel. Like how they try to put SmackDown on Sci-Fi, Lucha Underground might have been better on Sci-Fi. Does that make sense? It's a different... people might see it and be like, what is this? That kind of comic booky genre kind of a feel to it. And then potential for shows that might expand on this kind of thing. So what's like... There could be a similar style where it's more locally feel, but it's a New York street kind of venue, right? And these people who live in the New York mean streets or whatever are doing this wrestling thing, and then there's evil mob bosses or whatever running the thing. So somebody could expand or even, improve on this kind of different, more theatrical production style.
All right.
Right?
I like that. All
Awesome.
good. All good topics.
Yep.
You're welcome for that. That was me. And all good answers. That was him.
Yep, the TNA one was on him.
Yep, I asked it because it needed to be asked.
No,
All right.
You wrote my response.
Yep. So it is episode 1 of Awesome or Awful.
Volume 1.
Yep, volume 1. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought. If you have a topic that you would want Captain Awesome to talk about, let us know. And the next time we do this, we will talk about it then. And for Captain Awesome, I am T-Mac, and thank you guys for watching. Share, like the page on Facebook if you're seeing this on a friend's page. And
enable notifications for when we go live. You'll find out quicker.
Yes, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.